This is not the story of the One. The One encompasses too much, crushing everything and making it the same. No. This is the story of the many, who are blessed with difference and rich in strangeness. This is the story of a family. Once upon a time, in the age of the eternal cylinder, there lived a family of little creatures called the Trebum. Trebum are not the strongest, nor the fastest, and they do not have sharp teeth. They would make easy prey for the terrible force that came to their planet. But Trebum are loyal and resourceful, and very, very stubborn. It is with such a Trebum that our story begins. One clever little creature born into a cruel world who would be instrumental in bringing prosperity to its kind. Run, something inside him said, run. Run, something inside him said, run. The great crushing thing, the great cylinder, had stopped. Perhaps it was safe here for a little while. How quickly it learned to use its legs and its trunk. But these things were not so much learned as they were remembered. Perhaps the little Trebum thought they were a gift from the strange voice it heard in its mind. That too was a kind of memory. Just when it was starting to get used to its legs, the food from the jumping creature gave it new ones. With the right substance as a catalyst, a Trebum can transform and adapt to many challenges.
Hello? 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 Okay, that was strange. So, my mic was plugged in, and when I checked it before the stream, it was registering audio. I don't know if I bumped something or what, but nothing was going through. Great. That's what I get for doing a GameFly stream outside of evening hours. So I'm really not sure what to do at this point.
The Trebum was drawn to a
Okay, there we go.
or perhaps to the creature next to it.
I was just wandering around for a while with gather materials held down, just hoping that something would happen. I didn't think that walking toward the giant thing that could crush me would be the thing that led me to the next point in the game.
Except for the grass growing on the old one's head, they were very much alike. Surrounded by this light, the Trebum knew things it had not known before. It knew the older Trebum had carried this light for a long, long time. And it knew that now that responsibility had passed to the next generation. Yes, this young Trebum had to carry the light to those great towers in the distance. It could have stayed here to learn many old things, but the cylinder would not allow it.
Wasn't the cylinder just going to crush the towers we're going to anyway?
Run, the inner voice said, run. The towers would not stop the cylinder unless they were activated.
So far, we have a little bit of Spawn, we have a little bit of Breath of the Wild, we have a little bit of Metroid Prime.
The voice inside the Trebum's memories assured it that while the tower stood, the Trebum would be safe. The power of the eternal cylinder was contained for now. This relative tranquility gave the Trebum a chance to think about its family. Trebum are not meant to live alone, so where were the others?
Probably already crushed by the cylinder.
It was hard for the Trebum to know what to do or where to go. But the friendly voice suggested this was not the right way. To find your path, it said, you must follow the beam of light that emanates from the tip of the tower, and stay away from the deep waters where the old things dwell.
So the light is not appearing? It's just further down the shoreline that I need to go? Oh, is that it? Oh, don't know what I was thinking. The makers of Fearless Convention. No, you're doing it wrong. It has to be, hi, I'm SCXCR. You might remember me from Fearless, and SCXCR goes to insert convention here. Oh, shit. Okay, what do I do now? Oh my god. Am I supposed to just hit interact or something? Because there was no interact prompt. Oh, oh, oh god. Am I supposed to get back up there? Doing the eternal struggle. Well, we don't know if this game is going to be an eternal struggle just yet. The light is very clearly pointing toward that, but I have no idea what that is or how to use it. I didn't think it would be this early in the game that I would just get stuck on something. And I mean stuck as in not knowing what to do, not getting like stuck in a wall, because that has happened before too. Maybe I'm supposed to hit the floor switches? If I can find them?
Finding another Trebum was a cause for joy, but this new friend was not well. Deep inside the memories it had inherited, the Trebum found the answer. To recover, its friend needed a very specific substance which appeared as glittering clusters of crystal dust. This dust was not natural, Only a great Trebhum could create it. And so it was on the achievements of previous generations that the newborn Trebhum would have to rely. Luckily, it seemed a wise and powerful Trebhum had passed through here some time ago.
So is this just going back to that thing where I already was? Come on. How do you gather this shit? This game picked a really bad time to stop giving tutorial hints. That's not the hint that I needed, game, thanks. Do I just pick them off the body of the Great Cherubim? This is going to be something really simple, and I'm going to be really mad when I figure out what it is. Maybe I should just wander off in the other direction first.
Our young friend had found an egg, a trebum egg, with one of his siblings inside. The egg had been abandoned, but it could still be made to hatch. All that was needed was a source of heat.
Alright, so we throw it into the magma. Okay, how many characters do we have? Oh, that should be plenty. There. Is he just gonna stay in there? Okay, you have to switch to him. So, how responsible am I for each individual bum? I'm just kind of assuming that they need to eat for something. I don't really know. Don't suppose the tower can help at all with this. Not so much. I'm kind of at the point where I don't know if what I'm doing is actually helping at all. Oh, I see what looks like a quarter pipe. Oh, you're gonna need more speed for that. Hold on. That is not gonna work. Oh, you're supposed to look for the powdery stuff? Okay. I was right. It was something really simple. And I am kind of mad about it. And welcome to the team. So now that I figured that out, I still have the question of what else do I do? I don't even know if those things will hurt me, but I would rather not take that chance. Okay, now can I actually make use of that? Okay, that was weird. It wouldn't let me change back to my main bum. Oh, that actually worked. Cool. These have to eventually lead to something, right? Other than the place where I hatched the guy before? Oh, there's a... Alright, apparently it's cold up there specifically. No, wait. It's cold everywhere? No, it's cold there. But it does appear to be snowing everywhere. Unlike the dog that caught its tail. I managed to catch one of these things, and now I don't know what to do with it. Hold on, I wonder. Where's that thing that I saw before? Okay, that didn't do anything. So, am I supposed to go back to the thing on the hill now? It's tough playing a game like this where you don't really know what the quote-unquote rules are, and then just trying to figure it out as you go. Damn, it works on him too. God, if you're too close to a wall sometimes, your bum will just like bounce off of it and throw you backwards. Maybe I'm supposed to get on top of the cubes, but I haven't found a good way to get up there. Okay, what is it they want me to do? Not supposed to spray it with water, that would be... I mean, I don't know why that would work, but I also don't know what would work. Wonderful. Oh god, I hate it. I hate it every time. It's always reassuring when I look over the chat and see sentences like, "Oh man, it's this game." Also, hi, one. Going to the door, now you have to get... You know what? That makes enough sense that maybe...
This door had been built for Trebhum. It gave them hope that in this large and dangerous world, some places had been made.
Then why did the light not point to here and instead point up at some random-ass glowing cubes at the top of the mountain? Alright, whatever. We're in the old folks' home now.
Somehow this ancient statue transferred knowledge to Trebhum.
Okay. There's just no preview image for these? Or do you have to wait? Wait.
It was as if a memory had been stored inside it.
Wait, how do I get back to
absorb it? And as soon as this knowledge had entered...
Can I get back to that?
The Trebhum realized that there was a great line
Yes, I
of
can.
information hidden away in the web of their memories. But why was the knowledge of a specific ingredient placed here in this Trebhum made of stone?
So I take it we need to get that organic cube and put it in the tree bum microwave, I guess. Also, it doesn't really help that you can't exactly aim. Okay, let's see what this mutation does. It just turns him into a brick. Wow. He's the companion cube. This hole was made for me. Oh shit. Hi, Cubert.
Inside the cave, the Trebum found a living elder. It had been waiting in this chamber for a long, long time. The elder told them it was happy to see some friends before the cylinder came. It said, "You are young, so you never knew the time when our people could shapeshift at will. We Trebum are inheritors of a vast tree of abilities, abilities passed on to all future Trebum. But this power is being taken away. Beware the servants of the cylinder. They will seek to hurt you at every opportunity, and they have the power to rob you of your ability.
Is that a wheelchair monster?
But if you persevere, one day you will find a way to protect yourselves from their evil light. Farewell, my brave friends. I fear I am too old and tired to join you. May you find a way to prosper in this time of struggles."
Right, well, that was fun, I guess. Wait, so what happens if I try rolling with Boxhead? It's gonna be like Rock of Ages when you try to use anything cube-shaped.
It was not easy to leave the cave, but the elder...
Oh, he just rounds out, okay.
Forward.
That feels like a missed
Suddenly
opportunity.
They felt the weight of their many tasks, to find their Trebum siblings, to restore the powers their people had lost. And it all seemed a little daunting. But even when they are afraid, Trebum are stubborn.
Wow, this might actually fit. I don't know if it'll take all the characters, though. Get a little Gemini in here. Oh, it's not gonna fit. Okay, that's weird that it put you through that and then wouldn't let you back out, and then you go here and then back out. There, that one fits. No, no. There. Jeez, it's a pain in the ass trying to switch to a specific one. There's got to be some other system that I'm not aware of. Okay, so once I pass that, the cylinder starts rolling again. There. I'll at least get this thing the ability to scare off predators. Where is... Okay, the cylinder's back there. Stop that. Time to get moving.
The cylinder resumed its destruction. Nothing could stop it forever. They needed to roll to safety, to find another tower to protect them quickly.
Okay, that is rolling faster than it was before. Oh, we're getting some frame drop.
The Trebham found themselves almost as lost as they had been in the beginning. But the voice in their memories comforted them. It was only natural to be confused, it said. They had been born into a strange, broken world.
I did not want to go down here.
Of their ancestors. Everyone was a little lost these days.
Okay, I thought for sure that would have just killed me.
Was to keep going, to keep looking for answers, to keep carrying the light they held within them, the light that stopped the cylinder.
Now, is there anything... I mean, the light is pointing toward this. But what do I do with it? Is there something I need to eat that'll make me, like, resistant to that stuff? Huh.
The Trebhum were excited by this discovery. This new mutation would allow them to extract water from ingredients that were otherwise quite dry.
You know,
But the
I
voice
wish I had known that that's what that was
More water
before
was useful,
eating it.
But this process would not extract any nutrients. They would have to use it carefully and wisely.
Okay, there was a door right here. And it seems like that overrid the cube mutation? So maybe, hopefully, at some point I could just get something else to override this. Oh, it's an anatomy class.
In this strange, eerie temple, the Trebhum felt something stir in their memories. There was a great power in this place. Something from the days when even the elders were young. Perhaps it could help them.
I see. Oh god, he's still doing it.
The Trebhum were disoriented for a moment. Something new had entered their memories and they needed to make sense of it. It seemed to be a map. And on this map, a location had been marked. If they
Had it?
understood correctly, there was some manner of serpent, a guardian, a greater being of some kind, somehow linked to a safe haven. Could they find refuge there? Their ancestors must have created this map for a reason.
So does the map just say... It basically just says go north. Which is kind of what I was already doing. What a weird game. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I feel like this is one of those games I could play for 4 hours, 5 hours, and I would still not have an opinion on it.
Behind the cylinder. The Trebhum were deeply unsettled by this new mystery. But though some part
I'm
of
sure
it
that'll
was
never come up
curious,
again.
they were certain it would be best not to find out.
Okay, so I am going... Oh, what a shame. I need to find a way up there. Oh, the frame drops. Maybe if I go left? That's a lot of autosaves and checkpoints. Way more than I was expecting. Now, is this going to be like right at the moment when the cylinder starts moving again, or? Not quite, but close enough. Oh, so it wasn't even up the mountain. I just went the wrong way and completely missed how to get to the tower. Wait. Hmm.
As their fear faded, the Trebum started feeling weak and tired.
Okay, and now they're starving too. The frame rate is starving.
His stomach reminded them that survival requires more than escaping from danger. You also have to eat. Luckily, one of the many gifts of the Trebum is the capacity to store food in their bodies. But they still need to digest it to gain the vital energy that gives them strength.
This is a good time to mention that I'm the kind of person who really does not like hunger mechanics.
The savannah was rich in flora and fauna which would satisfy their little bellies without necessarily triggering a mutation.
There's shit to eat around here, guys. AI is not great at recognizing when food is nearby. And good thing Homunculus died. Otherwise that fat fuck would be eating all of this. I know it's on PS5, might not have those frame drops. But I don't think this is so graphically intense of a game that it should be having that severe of frame drops. Like, it would make sense that there would be, like, slight frame dips, but not to the degree we've seen so far. And also, this is not a base PS4 I'm playing on. So there is that.
The Trebhum felt a great power flowing through this cave, but they were not afraid. The power felt familiar, even friendly. These glowing structures were the work of their ancestors.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to do that, but I think the game expects me to do that. I don't need to retain any more water game, thanks. Maximum health, no. Size of the stamina wheel, eh. So is that all this area is, then? I don't know, man. This is one of those games where I really just don't know. Get moving. Okay, they're not eating. So if they die, it's their own damn fault. I rolled once and now I'm just not in a hurry. Which doesn't seem right.
What was this strange being? Half flesh, half metal? The Trebum felt an old, distant horror.
Oh, it's a Model
as
T.
if they
The T is for
remembered
tree
their own
bum.
destruction. Something about this creature was very, very wrong.
Weren't you guys starving just a second ago? Alright, more for me. What the... Eat, you dumb fucks.
Perhaps the creature would wake up with a loud noise.
Wait, we need to swap insurance info.
Trapped on all sides by deep pools of poisonous gas, the Trebum needed to find a way to escape this monstrosity.
Look, that seemed like a bad idea from the start. Why would it even tell me to do that?
One by one, the yellow light cruelly burned away the Trebum's abilities. The Elder had warned them about the evil light of the Cylinder's servants. Now they knew what kind of creature to avoid.
I knew what kind of creature to avoid just by how it looked. Oh my god, I gotta do everything for you fuckers. Why are you not eating? You truly are nature's fuck up. Alright, where's the next tower? There somewhere? Yeah, thank you, Blondie. I just saw that. Away we go. Wasn't expecting to get some Sonic Spinball in for this game, but here we are. I mean, with the roll, you can... With a combination of the roll speed and how open these areas and how pretty straightforward the paths to the towers are, there's not a huge threat. And also the fast regeneration of that. Ah! Alright, well, that didn't last long.
Fury. The voice in their memories spoke with great urgency. The Trebom had to be very...
I think the game heard me.
The cylinder would lash out at the lad, but it would not let them run too far. To survive, they would have to stay in the...
Yeah, I missed the jump, so I'm kind of fucked. Still don't know how to feel about this.
The cylinder roared with fury. The voice in their memories spoke with great urgency. The Trebom had to be very careful now. The cylinder would lash out at the lad, but it would not let them run too far. To survive, they would have to stay in the eye of the storm.
Wait, what happened? Hold on, so is the electric barrier something that prevents you from getting so far away from the cylinder? I'm still trying to figure out how this works. going over here.
The cylinder roared with fury. The voice on their memories spoke with great urgency. The Trebum had to be very careful now. The cylinder would lash out at the lad, but it would not let them run too far.
Okay, yes. Said in the narration, I just wasn't catching it before. Well, the game definitely heard me. That's my takeaway. Now, of course, the trade-off is the cylinder is moving so slow that I can take a snack break in the middle of this. Okay, at least got to the tower. And the cylinder is still way back there. Still got a ways to go. Oh, thank you for getting that message, One Roll. Wham!
As frightening and surprising as this enormous creature was, the Trebum felt a sense of relief to see it descend from the sky.
Yeah, it's the same thing I saw earlier.
This was the celestial being they'd been told to seek. Perhaps it held an answer to their troubles. As they approached the colossal creature, their optimism...
I don't know, this Trebum?
It did not seem to like them at all. And now they realized what terrible danger they were in. If this creature guarded the way to some holy place, then that place must lie below it. And being so large, the creature most likely could not see what was in front of it, or beneath it. So perhaps the size of the Trebum was an advantage after all. Perhaps they could reach the platform right under the serpent's head.
Well, I tried reaching it and I got struck by lightning, so let's rethink that for a moment. It's an ancient tree bomb. It's going to help, but it's also trying to fry me with lightning. Oh, there's more cube that... Okay, so is that just what he's attracted to? Maybe try to make a run for it. Nope, that didn't work. Also, wait, why did nature's fuck up appear in the bottom of that poison gas pit? I assume I'm supposed to go through there. Okay, how can it see me when its head is facing the complete opposite direction? Oh, you fuckers. You know, the more I end up having to rely on the AI to do something, the worse it gets. Oh, and it started me off out of cover. Well, this run is already fucked. Maybe that's why there's so many autosaves and checkpoints. It's because they knew that was a possibility. Well, it's got to reload the entire level now. Where the fuck? Where's my other companion? Where is... You dumb son of a bitch! The autosaves are getting further and further back. My opinion of this is steadily dropping. It did it again. It did it again. Well. Now it's saying the autosave is... So it's the same autosave. But instead of doing in-game time, it's showing real time how long it was ago. Okay, so it's gonna spawn me in, throw me into the poison immediately. Maybe if I run to the back of the platform, and then the front, that'll be enough time for the CPU to realize what the fuck is going on. No, up here. Up here. Ah! I still think we can make this work. Just I need the AI to actually do the right thing, which it hasn't shown that it can do. Because I would really rather not go through stealthing the lightning stuff again. Over here, over here. Where is the third one? What was it even doing up there? On. Yes. Where the fuck did you go? Why are you down there? Maybe if I switch control as I go in. On. 1, 2, 3. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. God damn it. We were in. I'm still convinced this can work. Switch twice. Fall off the cliff. Wait on the pad. And then try jumping through the side of the door instead of the middle. Why are you taking the slow way down? Where the fuck did you just go? Okay. So I can't switch too fast because the AI doesn't realize it can just jump down the cliff. I'm not giving up on this yet. The operative word is yet. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Why are you standing still? Where the hell are you going? It's like commanding a bunch of 3-year-olds. Which I realize that within the scope of this game, these guys are like maybe a few hours old. Minutes. But still. Good. We're in. Oh, thank God.
Relieved at having bested the Guardian, the Trebhum now found themselves seeking the help they had been promised. Who would answer their questions in this place?
And that gave me my health back. Okay. Did it. Oh, but now I can't see anything. Are we supposed to go through here? Aha. All right. Useful. Useful. Okay, there are just arrows on here. That just led me back to the beginning.
Even with the light, the maze was difficult to traverse. Was there some clue in the structures on the walls? Was the path of sand on the
I'm way ahead of you,
connecting
narration. I already saw the arrows.
Perhaps others had walked in this place long ago and tried to leave a path for those who would one day follow them.
Oh, you can pick up the rocks, but you can't eat them. Oh, this could be a pain in the ass. Thankfully, not as much as one as I expected. Oh, come on. Okay, this part is going on for quite a while. Ah, here we are. Oh. I think I'm at the point where I'm comfortable calling the platforming good in theory. Was this something that could have helped me the entire time? Uh-huh.
Of all the changes the Trebhum were experiencing, growing a third
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
was the strangest one yet.
That's where I came from.
They could use it to find in the real world any element that was contained in the web of their memories. It was truly a remarkable mutation. Encountering another elder was a happy moment. The Trebhum asked how they might survive the cylinder, and the elder replied, "I can feel your fear, little ones. Ever since this cataclysm began, we have been seeking ways to stop it. But the cylinder is relentless and indestructible. It will consume
The cylinder's
everything
hollow.
in its path. So, perhaps what we need to do is go behind it."
See you on the dark side of the cylinder.
You must seek a weeping tree from which grows a special fruit that floats as it becomes ripe. It is the key to the transformation I have undergone. With it, you can use geysers to float well above the cylinder's height. My only regret is that I have grown too old and weak to help you with this task. If you find any glimmer of hope on the other side, remember me. Farewell.
Off I go, I guess.
Sadness and fear filled the Trebhum's hearts as they left the Elder's cave.
Sorry, we have to wait for the narrator to
Their
catch up
only
with
path
us.
to salvation was full of uncertainty, and they could not forget the thing they had seen lurking behind the cylinder, casting a dark shadow over this glimpse of light.
Wow, we actually did have to finish for the narrator to stop talking. I'm honestly debating whether to keep going. Partially because not really sure how much more there is to do other than what we've already seen. And partially because that one sequence really pissed me off.
They would have to keep moving forward and hope it lay somewhere ahead. The cylinder would give them no other choice.
Alright, I guess we'll do one more tower run at least. Just to see if there's anything different this time around. Oh, we have the freezing temperatures again. Yep, that is nowhere near.
They were still nowhere near the...
Oh, I thought that was going to smash through the tower. Because it seemed like it was really far away.
It was wise in matters of root and rock, and it could sense the soil under their feet changing. Step by step, they were getting closer.
I can't tell which one is closer, so I'm kind of splitting the difference. You know, and I have time to eat a little bit. Oh shit. I did not want to do that. So far, the main thing that has stopped me from being able to successfully run away from the cylinder is just falling into a pit, because the momentum of rolling is really hard to stop. Or my just picking a completely ass-backwards way to try and get to the tower. Oh, hey, Nightman. You're in the middle of whatever this is. I've been playing it for a couple hours and I'm still not very sure about it myself. Wow, that cylinder was actually moving at a decent click. I think I actually have to pay attention this time. Okay, so we'll do that. Knock up on these. And away we go. And I kind of went the wrong way, so this might not work out. of the way. Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Oddball of a game. That may be a little bit of an understatement. It's an oddball of a game, but it's also called the Eternal Cylinder, which seems like a placeholder name. Okay, let's try this again. Oh no, why didn't you jump? Not even gonna wait. Honestly debating whether it's better to try going more left at the start or right. Okay, this is gonna be my last attempt, because... I understand why the rolling physics are the way they are, but that doesn't make it any less frustrating to deal with. Alright. I feel like I've seen enough of this. There's no credits. There's just this wallpaper, I guess. So for the like 3/4 of the stream, I didn't like the game, but it seemed competently made, and I didn't outright dislike most of it. But then came the points where I had to rely on the AI to do stuff, and it simply wasn't happening. Also, the performance issues for some of the later chases actually did become an issue. So, no recommendation badge for this one, unfortunately. I was thinking for like half the stream, I might give this the I don't hate this badge, but no. It's a weird game to try and evaluate. But anyway, I may be back at some point this weekend to try and stream one of the other games that I haven't finished yet. I realize that doesn't narrow it down. But, yeah. Look forward to that, I guess. Also have a video coming this weekend on a Kickstarter I found, which is a bit of a weird one. But for now, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for hanging out. Take care.